Okay, quick introduction to the last part of algebra before we move on to graphs and all. And the last part is word problem. Okay, problems. It's actually just word problem. So you might want to add the word problem in front. We are at page 77. We are really solving word problems now. It requires both two skills, right? One, you must comprehend, so your English must be good. Second, your algebra must be good. If not, you cannot do anything. But thankfully in math, the word problem quite standard one. Okay, so I got you. So let's go straight. Let's ignore the example in the textbook, but let's go straight to this one. Word example 6. I'm only going to do A now. Can we go to the next page? Word example 6. Yeah, I'm only going to do A. Okay? Let's look at the question. There are two numbers. 2. One number is 5 more than the other number. One number is 5 more than the other number. Do I know the numbers? But if I know one of them, can I figure out the other one? Okay, so one is 5 more than the other. One I don't know, the other one I know if I know the first one. Okay? Okay, first question. Sum. What does it stand for? What does sum stand for? Plus? Yes? Minus. Plus or minus? Plus. Sum is plus, okay? So the sum of the two numbers is 27. So if I add them up, I get 27. Am I correct? Yeah. That's what it says. Formulate a linear equation. So this one just says write equation and find the two numbers. Then solve the equation. So you look carefully, right? This question is actually quite straightforward. If I were to draw it in boxes for you, it's like that. There is a number that I do not know what it is. This is number 1. There's another number that I also do not know what it is. But I know that the second number is 5 more than the first one. This is the number 1. And this is the number 2.
I did the same thing.
I'm doing models. You understand what I'm doing? I'm doing models, right?
I did the same thing.
Are they the same thing? No, a different number. One is 5 bigger than the other. Correct, right? Now what did they say? They say the sum. The sum means total, right? Add together. So in primary school, we will say that the total here is 27. The sum is 27.
Yeah.
In primary school, what do you learn? You will learn that after you draw this model diagram, then you will be able to see that there's one unit here, another unit here. So in school, you will say that 2 unit equal to 22. Do you know how I get there? How come 2 unit 22?
27 minus 5.
Because the 27 must minus a 5. Then you have 2 units left. If you are looking at the screen, how many of you understand what's going on? You know how to draw the model and you know how to figure it out. Okay, Not all the hands are raised, so I repeat. I think the part that's confusing to everyone is this. Why is it 22? So let me just remind you. 27 is total. Then there's a 5 here. Why is 27 minus 5? 22. So if I minus away the 5, then I only got 1u and 2u, right? So I got 2 units left. Am I correct? In primary school, you will learn to, your teacher don't teach you equal. Your teacher teach you arrow, I remember. Yeah, primary school teacher always say, unit, just put arrow. So in primary school, you will say 1 unit is actually 11, because 22 divided by 2. So the first number is 11, and then the second number is 11 plus 5, which is 16. So your answers are 11 and 16.
Why 11 plus 5?
Because the second number has 5 more. Do we understand how to solve the problem? But how do we do it in algebra? Can I show you how to do it in algebra? I do them side by side. So this is the model method. If you are copying, you should write down model and then write down algebra. Now the algebra method, okay? The algebra method is to always let what I don't know to be an algebra X. Okay? So I say again, I repeat myself, what you don't know, but you want to find out, you let it be X. So what do I want? What I do not know? I don't know the numbers. What do I want to find out? The numbers, the first number and the second number. Am I correct? Okay, So I write down, let first number be X. So need to write a bit of English. Nora, you understand this sentence? Yes, so x is the first number. What is the second number? I can use y, yes. What else can I do? If you read the question carefully, Eric, if you read the question carefully, it actually says this line here. One number is 5 more than the other number. So maybe I highlight the whole sentence so it's clearer. If I know one of them is x, the other one must be x plus 5. Because the other one is 5 more. Does it make sense? Okay? So I can write down, if the first number be x, then I will write down, let the second number be x plus 5. The two statements are called declarative statements. In exam, you don't need write one. I'm writing it here because I'm teaching. So I want you all to be able to watch the video and look at my working and know what I'm doing. So I got one number that I don't know, I call it x. The other number is 5 more, so it's x plus 5. Everyone understand the concept? Can you understand the concept? Risa, okay? Can you understand? Yes, huh? Now we deal with the word sum. Alfie, what was sum? S-U-M. Plus, very good. So x, the first number, plus x plus 5, the second number. So this plus is the word sum, right? What is it equal to? 20? 27. Okay? Let's do algebra now. What is x plus x? What is x plus x? Imelda? What is x plus x? X plus x, 2x, right? So there are 2x. I add 5, I get 27. Question. How do I get rid of the number 5 on the left side? Ziming? Very good, minus 5. Because I have plus 5, right? 5 more. So I don't want it. I can get rid of it. I minus 5. My plus 5 minus 5 no more, right? So what do I have left? 2x is left. Equal is there. What is 27 minus 5? 22. Do you all realize that this and this is the same thing? 2x equal 22. 2u arrow 22. X and u are the same thing, right? One is called unit, the other one is just called algebra. Same thing. Kendrick, understand? Kendrick, what do I do next? How do I get rid of the number 2 in front of x? I got 2 boxes. The 2 boxes is 22. So I must split, right? I must divide into the 2 boxes, right? So divide by 2, divide by 2. The 2 cancels the denominator. X equal to 11. So the first number is 11. What's the second number, by the way? If you read my statement on top, what did I say? X plus 5. So if you read carefully, I said it here. Second number is x plus 5. Now x is the first number, x plus 5 is the second number. So x plus 5 equal 11 plus 5, which is equal to 16. The two answers are 11 and 16. The algebra method is longer, more things to write. But the algebra method is step by step, same as before. Model method is shorter, but you can't do model unless you know how to draw model. Are we okay with this? Eric, you listening to me?
Yeah.
Okay, so I say first, for the next couple of days, when I see you, we are going to be going through word problems. Okay? The weekend's work, algebra, are this HBL, Thursday and next Monday. I'm going to give you quizzes and wayground so that you can practice the algebra. So you all must do. I will check. Next week, we are going to start on the next chapter already. So this week is the last week we are going to work on algebra. Okay? Alright, I'm going to stop the video here.